And it is a super low tide for Mazatlan today. One last shot of this beautiful boat from the across the fairway. Okay, we'll start at the bow here. See the beautiful bowsprit contributes to the 46.5 foot length. Got a spinnaker on deck here. We'll show you the quality of this this nose skid. That is awesome. And as we mentioned, the boom has been extended about 2.5 feet from which gives you tremendous sail area. Here's the Dodger. We can kind of get this boom in here. The mast and the boom were just recently refurbished and painted, and everything gone through inside. You can see the vang and the beautiful quality here over the door ads, stainless door ads. Bruce, I've got the owner here with me, and if I forget anything, Bruce, just chime in here. This is this factory arch that we talked about, and it is deep fit in the boat itself. It's got the solar panels mounted on top, and then we've got the bimini cover with the bridge bimini, and then onto the Dodger. You can see the size of these winches. We've got an electric winch as well. And then one of my favorite parts of the Saga, which you might be familiar with, is the built-in swim ladder and platform with the passage to the back. It's hot here in Mazatlan, so we still have air conditioning mounted. We've got the double head sail arrangement too, and I wanted to get a closer. Both have roller furling to give a
show them the sheeting with the jib.
Oh right, the
Port ship.
Right there. Okay, there we go. As far as the sheeting for the jib runs aft here, and then
All Harkin.
and it's all Harkin. Everything Harkin. Got an oversized Bruce anchor here on the bow, and we've got a choice of bow rollers and ground tackle here. We'll get into the cockpit here in just a second. Here's where the dinghy is mounted, which is much preferred for cruising than carrying it aft on the davits, or especially more than towing it, I guess. And we've got how many total solar panels, Bruce? 5? And they produce?
I think it was 550 watts.
Yeah, I think it was 550 watts. Okay, we'll go aboard now. Okay, now we're in the cockpit of Fifth Element, and I wanted to show a view of the instrument panel, the binnacle and the compass, the wheel, the main sheet traveler, which is a little different arrangement than many, or I guess most Sagas, in that it allows you to sheet aft here, which reduces the stress on the boom, and every line is running aft, so that it allows you to single hand this boat as well. And it truly is a great single hander. Okay, now we're going to go down below. Okay, now we're below, and we're going to start off with the galley. I'll take a sweep around. You know, if you're not used to the headroom in a boat, I'm 6 foot tall and I've got plenty. What's the total headroom in here? 6'4"? Yeah.
I'm 6'1.5", so
yeah.
I mean that kind of tells you.
Exactly. This is wonderful. Enclosed shower in the main head here. Again, just spotless, just like I'm aboard a brand new boat. Here's the aft quarter berth. If I could make this zoom back a little bit, it'd give us a better perspective, but we'll get in here and show you. This is very spacious. And I think we have some pictures of this as well. And then here's the companionway and the freezer.
This way.
Oh yeah, that's great. Freezer and refrigerator.
Refrigerator this way.
And you can see the room, especially for liveaboards and cruising. That's an awesome amount of room. Outstanding. Gibbled stove. And if you're familiar also, this is a great, Bruce made a great improvement here in that the regular Saga 43 has a garbage chute, right? A garbage chute.
Bin there, yeah.
Which I don't know how much that would hold in anyway, so Bruce felt that it was wasted space and added a pantry here, which is very nice.
It's a very good pantry. It goes pretty deep.
It's very deep, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a real nice job.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. Deep sinks. And then here's the all-important forward-facing nav station that we were just talking about earlier. In that in the typical Saga 43, the settee comes back probably about halfway to where the nav station would be, and you're forced to sit facing astern and with no backrest. And so what Bruce has done is altered this with a forward-facing, very comfortable. In fact, I'm not a tiny guy, and I just sit down in it, and we can show you the panel, instrument panels, and instruments. GPS. But as Bruce just mentioned, you can actually, when you have company over, you can actually sit in this nav station, and it offers you're not separate, you're part of the company. There's the main salon area. There's the nice touch, not so much needed and not actually bypassed today in Mazatlan weather, but a nice stove, heater, and it's a forced tin, of course, and it's propane. And if you're going to cruise in the northern waters, you would start needing that at nights about right now. In fact, if you're on the Haha coming down from San Diego, you'd probably need that at night even now. And we'll move forward through the one of the things that this Saga 43 has that others don't is essentially a watertight bulkhead. Bruce has made some changes, and we have a work room in the forward part of the boat, which would normally be Bruce. What is this normally?
It's a second head.
It's a second head, yeah.
Molded head with a sink and a shower.
And when you're cruising, one head is enough to work on anyway. But this is a great workroom offering a vise, plenty of space for tools. And then forward of that is the anchor locker. And more storage. This boat is loaded with storage. Okay, now I'll turn around and look aft. And again, this is essentially a watertight bulkhead. There's no way that I can pull back far enough to really do this justice, but that offers some real collision protection. This is a great bunk area as well. This is the master stateroom, and beautiful cabinetry, and then a hatch above. And then here's the bunk. Here's Bruce. Now we're walking back through the second bulkhead and into the main salon area again. Bruce, is there anything that, since we're doing this kind of on the fly, I don't want to put you on the spot, but is there anything you can add to anything that we've been through? I'll just kind of make a pass around while he's thinking. You know, I have, I've been cruising 10 years, and Bruce, you've been out 11 years or
8 years.
8 years, and you know, you just don't see boats that are in this kind of state of cleanliness and in this kind of good in this kind of condition. How far has Fifth Element been? You've been to Panama?
20,000 miles.
20,000 miles. When was the bottom done?
The bottom in May.
So the bottom's just been
Bottom's
done.
done in May. The lifelines just replaced in May.
Engine we went through. The engine was basically
the engine's
gone
all
through.
been- Yeah, the engine's spotless. Wow. Went through it.
But there's only, what is it, 2,400 hours on this?
That's right.
25, something like that. Not all that many anyway. There's the engine. There's the battery switches.
Batteries are new this year.
Batteries new this year, and I believe they're 4 Trojans, right?
6-volt Trojans, yeah.
6-volt Trojans.
440 amp total.
440 amp total. Microwave. Okay, so we're into the battery bank underneath the quarter berth. Here's the
It's
start
a Group
battery.
27 starter, and then there's 4 6-volt Trojans.
Bruce reminded me that we did not get a little bit of video of the dinghy that's part of the sale. It's an aluminum bottom. What is it? An Aqua Pro? Aqua Pro. 9-foot Aqua Pro. What's the engine?
Motor's Yamaha 8-horse. It's brand new. I bought it in March or something.
So brand new engine. Lamps there. Just a beautiful, clean boat.